Mamma mia! Today I should prepare the best dish in the world. A feast.
What are this place? My friends!
What do we have here? But no, I guess I need to change my plans. Why did you join me here? Why you should...
No!
I will start by slicing you and then frying you in this hot oil. With a pinch of salt and seasoning, it will be the most delicious dish that I have ever cooked.
Oh God, the one below! Save me! Save me from this new atrocity!
That is not all you said, Popo. You make it nice and easy for you.
No!
It can only take a moment. Second blue, what is this? How on earth can I miss such a sweet little succulent? Could the march were a loss, so we go in the sauce, not some flour. I think just a time. Now a stiffer with the red, it isn't hurt cause you're dead, and you're certainly lucky you are. Cause it's gonna be hot in my big Tu alu.
The beauty of her eyes, the way she looked at me. Love is something we all deserve, don't we? But we don't get it always now. Human behavior sure is something peculiar now, is it not? Everything we want is right in front of us, and yet we fail to see it until it is simply too late.
Oh, my prince, lovely ladies do not just swim around and rescue in the ocean.
I'm telling you, Grim, she was real. And I'll find her without a doubt. And when I do, I shall marry her. Wow, you look absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, my, this is the first time I smiled in weeks, Prince Eric. Well then, for such a joyous occasion, shall we take our seats now?
Oh yes, of course.
Well then, as I was saying, tomorrow you have a trip to the nearby town. I hope you have finished packing all the necessities. That's it. Tomorrow, my prince, why do you not take a beloved guest to an adventure into the town?
Oh yes, of course. Well then, would you like to go to town with us tomorrow? Alright then, our date is set.
There she goes.
Prince Eric will take me on his date tomorrow and we can have the most wonderful of times. I can't wait until tomorrow arrives.
Oh, Ariel, you're truly a hopeless child. I do hope you find what you're looking for. But I wonder, is this the right call? The thought of that makes me sick. But I will not go to the king. Should I tell him the truth? Oh, what can I do? This conundrum is certainly making me scared.
And so, a tour of the town was set for the next day. Ariel could not help but dream of all the things that lay at bay. What kind of fruits would they sell? What kind of other items would be there? Meanwhile, poor Sebastian was stuck between his loyalty to one of his dearest friends, Ariel, and his allegiance to His Majesty, King Triton. Whatever shall he do in such a perilous situation? And so, the next day came just as quickly as the princess had hoped, and a knock could be heard on the door of the princess.
Well then, my lady, are we ready?
They roamed and embraced each other's presence. The market itself was filled with shops. Fresh apples, ciders, dragon fruits, and so much more. Mats of all kinds of designs, cycles of different kinds. The joy in their eyes was unimaginable, and they knew they competed each other. And as they made their way to the rowing boat at a nearby pond, their emotions slowly began unraveling.
Well, is this not comfy?
Both just kiss already.
Huh? Did you hear that? Uh-oh. Never mind. Listen, I have something to tell you. I cannot be with you. You see, there was a special person who saved me a while back. She saved me from a falling boat. Can you believe that? And she had the most beautiful voice of all. If it was not for her and her voice, I do not think I would be here right now. I wish it was you. But the truth is, you simply cannot speak. And so, I do not think you are the one. And so, I must go on a voyage tomorrow to find that lady once and for all. I hope you understand.
I cannot believe it. The very man whom I say, the love of my life. I cannot believe it. He knows that his true love is the one who saved him, but he does not know that it was I who saved him. Prince Eric, you must understand, I cannot live without you.
Ariel, please don't feel so upset. There's so much more to all of it. Ariel, she's fast asleep. I'm sorry, Ariel, but I cannot do this to myself anymore. This burden, it's too heavy for my shoulders. I must inform the king about this. I must tell him the truth. But I shall assure you, you're on the wrong here. And I shall tell that to the king as well. But till then, forgive me. Farewell, my princess.
A loyal subject to the king is the perfect way to describe Sebastian. But at the end, does this loyalty come at a cost? The princess had failed in convincing the foolish prince that it was her, the love of his life, his true love.
A human? How could you allow this to happen, Sebastian?
My lord, please, you must understand. There's a lot to do in the situation.
How dare you? How dare you let your daughter fall in love with a male human?
Forgive me.
This should not happen. This cannot happen. Ariel!
And so, a story we are already well familiar with. Triton unleashes a storm of his own, one with waves so high, one with weather so cruel, that there was simply no escape from him.
I must find that lady.
But alas, the storm was too fierce, and the ship came crashing down. Leaving all, and especially the prince, gone. 3 days had passed. Ariel sat longingly at the seashore, hoping even in the slightest that the prince of her dreams would come back to her. He does, but not alive. She finds him near the seashore and finds her body at the sea. And as she drags him onto the surface, there are tears running down her eyes.
My oh my, this is just not a sad sight to see. The beloved princess has lost her true love. Whatever shall we do? Well, if you wish, there's still one possibility. The grand sacrifice, the purest display of love. A soul for a soul. You must sacrifice yourself.
My life for his. What about my father, Sebastian, my sisters, Flounder? Will I ever be able to see them again if I make this choice? No, I cannot let myself be selfish again. If this is the last act I ever do, it shall be the one when at least the love of my life lives to see another day. I'm sorry, everyone. But alas, this is what fate has in store for me. My love, if there is another side to this world, I hope we will meet there again. Until then, farewell, my friends.
So be it, young princess. You have truly given me a fun watch in this present life of mine. Now then, shall we begin? Well then, say your final goodbyes as the light slowly dissipates and his will come back.
What happened? Wait! No! Where are you going? It is you, the one I've been looking for this entire time. Please do not leave me once again. Come back. I beg you. No! Please, do not leave me. Oh, what have I done? Why could I not? Why could I not see for who you truly were? Not once, but twice you saved me. And yet I rejected you. Your love, you gave it all for me. Oh, how can I ever return what you gave for me? Only if I knew your name.
A father's love has no limits. It might sound like something nice to say, but in the case of Triton, his own affection for his daughter cost him someone worth to him more than even himself. Who else but his own kin, his own blood, his own soul, his own Ariel.
Oh, what sin have I committed? My youngest, my most beloved daughter, died by my own doing. What if I simply accepted her love for another man, whether it be a human or one of our own? Could I have saved this spark of my life from diminishing by its own will? Only if I said I am sorry even once more, would she be floating right here in front of me?
It seems that in the end, you truly can feel the emotions of love, huh, Triton?
You, Ursula, you're alive? How could that be? It was after all I, who with my own hands had.
Enough chit chat, my beloved king. Let's get to the point.
You mean to say?
Of course. Now then, tell me, would you like your daughter back?
My daughter? Yes! Anything! I am prepared to sacrifice my life if it means she can live for another day.
Well then, it seems my job has become far easier. Very well then. Oh, Triton, the king of sea, sacrifice your life and a daughter shall be brought back.
I? Very well then. If I must, then let this be the way.
Then all I ask is for you to drink this potion.
Is the deed done?
Oh yes, don't you worry.
What was in the potion of yours?
Oh, Triton, you even think for a single second that
course I realize that. But you see, I've waited for so long. Earned for this event so long. You stole my daughter away from me and kept her for yourself. Oh, what a pale expression I see on your face. It seems that in the end, you've been a bad father to our daughter Ariel, haven't you?
And so, as it seems, the sacrifices we pay for love ultimately end in either our own demise or those we love, leaving us, nay, leaving I feel, was any of this really necessary? The world under the sea has been so quiet since that day. Every day I wake up, I remember that I dreamt of her the day before. Every time I roam these marketplaces, I feel so lonely, so suffocated. Every time I climb aboard a ship, I feel as if I'm drowning. Only if I had accepted that proposal of yours.
But King Eric, this is all just a fairy tale, is it not?
Ah, yes, of course it is. Well then, is it not time for you to go and play with the other kids?
Oh yes. Well then, see you later, Your Majesty.
Farewell, my child. If only I had accepted her love that day. If my answer would have been different, could we have seen the world together? Thank you from Martin House.